Hey, what's up everybody? Jay with Shot Glass Media here on YouTube and analoghype.com, and we're going to take a look today at the MLB 2K12 demo. This is my first ever live commentary type deal, so I want to see how it goes. Figured I would do a sports game to start it off. And MLB 2K12 is coming out next week, March 6th, 2012. And I'm not excited for it. I have been a 2K hater when it comes to baseball since MLB 2K9, which was by far and away one of the worst sporting games I've ever played in my life. Just an absolute joke, garbage. Hated it, every second of it. But unfortunately, 2K went after that Xbox market and got the exclusive. That's the reason EA doesn't make MVP baseball anymore. And so right here, what you see is me trying to pause to see if I can warm up a pitcher. I wanted to put Yu Darvish in. I didn't want to. I knew Colby Lewis was the pitcher that was, kind of default for the Rangers. I understand it's a demo, but I figured I would have access to the roster. So what you see me doing here is kind of going back and forth and trying to figure out if I can access any, roster options. I'm trying to get a feel for the game. This is literally my first run through. So anyway, I'll get to that in a second. Back to what I was starting to say. Just not stoked on this. MVP 2005 was probably the best baseball game ever made. I believe it was 05. The one that had Manny Ramirez on the cover. Might have been MVP 04. Should do some research before talking, but I still have it actually. It's just over on the shelf. But yeah, I mean, that was also the last year that EA made a baseball game. The whole Madden exclusive prompted 2K to go out and take over the Xbox exclusive market, and 2K has been the only company making baseball games on the Xbox 360. So that was pretty much a bummer because I've never really liked the 2K baseball games. 2K9 was just the worst. I really just absolutely hated it. So here we are. I'm the Texas Rangers, by the way. A power swing and just a little nubber over to first base with Josh Hamilton, one of the best power hitters in the game. This game is not terrible. As a matter of fact, if I didn't own a PlayStation 3, I might even buy it. I'm not a fan of these pitching controls. I don't like the whole sliders and using the right trigger or right stick. And here I am again trying to see if I can put Yu Darvish in the game because, he's the hotshot new player the Rangers went out and got this off season, and trying to get those Japanese viewers. But it's a demo. They don't really give me the option. I'm mashing my head against the wall trying to do it anyway, and now I call for a mound visit. I'm just button mashing at this point, trying to figure out if there's a way to get a pitching change, and there's not. I mean, I guess all you're really supposed to get is an inning. And you can't change your pitchers. You can't call for a pinch hitter, which we'll find out here in a few minutes. But the computer can. So, whatever. Not the end of the world. It's just a demo. I mean, I'm not going to buy or not buy the game based on not being able to change the pitcher in the demo. Or the, call for pinch hitter when Colby Lewis eventually gets to bat. Obviously, I'm giving away the fact that I'm going to hold him here. So here I am reading all the tutorials, and I don't quite get this right away. Whatever. A nice little wild pitch here. So when I make gameplay videos, I don't really do it to show off that I'm some kind of a pro gamer or anything like that, because I'm certainly not. I'm just a guy that likes to have fun, play video games, and make some videos. And again, I'm still trying to get Yu Darvish in there. I'm trying to get another mound visit. I'm just absolutely determined to get Yu Darvish in this game, but it doesn't end up happening. So I I like just the old school way of pitching. I like picking my point and just trying to get it within a certain meter and just throwing it. I don't like using the analogs. I mean, I understand what the companies are trying to go for, and I'm not judging 2K based on trying to be innovative. You know, I think that's great. I mean, if people are into it, that's cool, and I probably could have gone in and changed the control scheme here. It's not going to change my opinion on the game, you know, one way or another, as far as 2K12 goes. Graphics are pretty good. I mean, it's, you know, they obviously do a well enough job. So, kind of getting back, I know I'm kind of all over the place. It's kind of hard to do when it's essentially a live baseball game. Going back to the whole exclusive thing, so I guess EA kind of started it when they nabbed that exclusive Madden deal. At the time, Sega was making the ESPN football games, and I think 2K5 was pretty much one of the best football games ever made. A lot of people, I'm sure, will agree with that. And after, you know, EA stole the NFL franchise exclusivity, here I am still trying to get Yu Darvish in the game. After EA took that exclusivity, 2K went out and took Major League Baseball. So another reason why I just have such a big problem with the baseball game is because they've thrown so much money at it, and it's not doing well from all the sales figures I've seen. And they ended up killing off the hockey franchise because of it. And I actually had a strong preference towards the end for the 2K hockey franchise over, you know, the NHL EA games. And I was actually loving the 2K hockey games, and then they killed off the line, essentially because the baseball game franchise was just losing so much money. I know that's not probably the exact reason, but at the time there was definitely some inference made that was part of the reason. You know, this baseball franchise and contract definitely took a lot out of them. So here's one of my bigger beefs with the gameplay is the fielding seems a little slow. There's really no reason why Ian Kinsler can't make that play. Maybe I should have just gone to first base. I probably should have just gone to first base. I got greedy there, but I mean, it just felt, whenever a play happened here throughout the game, and I don't know if I'm going to actually show you another inning of me pitching, because I'm trying to keep the minute at 15.5 minutes, but I was not thrilled with the pitching, with the fielding response, I should say. You kind of even saw it a little bit right here. I mean, how am I almost getting beaten to first base? I think that was not, I'm trying to remember who that was just batted. But it wasn't one of their Cardinals' faster players. And, I mean, there's really no reason why it should have even been that close. A little on the clunky side with the fielding, but I'm not getting this game. Which is sad. I mean, alright, so let me take that back. I might get this game, but not until it's like half the price of retail, which is $30. That's the most I will pay for a 2K baseball game. I am getting MLB The Show 2013. Obviously, if you follow the channel at all, I'm obviously a Red Sox fan, just outside of Boston, and a huge Red Sox fan. Adrian Gonzalez is on the cover, so that's not the reason I'm getting it, but I mean, it certainly doesn't hurt. I mean, you know, one of the best players in the Red Sox on the cover. I have a strong preference to playing on the Xbox 360 because, especially with a sports game, it's cool to just sit in an Xbox Live party and talk to my friends. And you know, with sports games, very, very easy to do that as opposed to like a single player like Kingdoms of Amalur, which I've been playing a lot of. You know, Batman Arkham City, or whatever it may be, or even some of the multiplayer stuff where you have to kind of communicate. But you can't do that on PlayStation 3 because, you know, they don't have enough memory to support cross-game chat. And I don't, you know, I guess I could Skype it up with some friends, but, you know, I'll probably just play MLB The Show to pass time. It is definitely a better product. It always has been. This is some nice station-to-station hitting here. I was trying to figure out how to send my runners. I probably would have scored there, and on this next play I would have probably scored a second run on a sacrifice fly. But, you know, I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, again, it's my first run through the demo. But yeah, I won't be... I've seen enough of this to feel confident that if it does hit 30 bucks, I'll probably end up picking it up, just because, you know, why not? I've certainly spent, you know, more money on stuff I'll use less. But so here's that sacrifice fly I was talking about. I don't know how much I like this view here. I mean, it seems like they could have done something different. I know there wasn't really a close play at the plate, but I don't really see how that angle really did anything. I kind of would have liked to have seen the, you know, the angle from, you know, more the right side, from like the first base side, you know, so I can see my guy coming from third. You know, not the end of the world, but I think I'm still in here. Oh, I'm trying to pinch hit for Colby Lewis because I don't really want to bat with the pitcher, and I am anyway. So what cracks me up here is that you know, I end up making contact. I think I just, you know, weakly nub it to like shortstop or something, and in the next inning, yeah, right here, right to shortstop, just a weak little grounder. So the next inning, I believe they pinch hit for the pitcher. If they don't pinch hit for him, no, they don't pinch hit for him. He gets a hit, and he ties the game. In my defense, at this point, I'm kind of like, all right, I don't really feel like pitching again. Maybe I should just end the video. But I decided to just throw fastballs down the middle every single pitch. So starting here, I just start throwing fastball right down the middle, because that's pretty much the only pitch that I can pull off with any regularity. And they end up just grounding it and hitting it right to people. It seems like in a lot of these, you know, a lot of these plays where the batter makes contact, whether it's me or the computer, it has a tendency to kind of go up the middle quite a bit. Not sure how realistic that feels, but, you know, it is what it is. It's a video game. And as I say that, you know, Yadier Molina fouls the ball off. But, so again, fastball down the middle, and there we go, grounder up the middle. So here I throw it away, and I'm getting used to the controls here. Obviously, I didn't totally know what I was doing with the throw meter. I didn't know it was so sensitive as far as being in that red. I know in the past with other throw meters, it's kind of, and there you go, up the middle again. With other throw meters, it would like get to the end and come back. So here's where I start to get annoyed. They can, you know, throw in a pinch runner for Yadier Molina at second base, and here's, you know, Jaime Garcia, and he fouls one off. Then he's going to put one, you guessed it, right up the middle, and again, no, I'm sorry, he's going to do it the next pitch because I get him to a 0-2 count. So this is a pitcher batting, and I mean, you know, the pitchers aren't supposed to be anything hot, so I wasn't going to strike out anybody. It should have been here. But no, he just perfectly places it up the middle. So I threw that perfect, and there you see how slow it is. I mean, I don't know that I could have thrown him out, but there's really no reason that Josh Hamilton should not have been able to field that quicker and get it to the plate quicker. I mean, I obviously had my meter full at the perfect spot, you know, well before I got to the ball. So here I'm going to end the inning and probably end the video. But, you know, I mean, it's not a horrible game. I mean, it's definitely improved quite a bit. Not that that's very hard to do since 2K9. I have played it since then. I think I got 2K10 and it was like $20, and I skipped it completely last year because I went with the show. And I'll be doing the same this year unless it gets to that $30 range. So this is a good cue to end the video with the out. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. I'll hopefully try to do something like this more soon.